looks like, there may be a light at the end of the tunnel, y'all. It's like the FDA is being sued for removing Tirzepatide from the shortage list. Let's get into it. Welcome and welcome back to Wait with Jazz. GLP1 breaking news. The FDA is being sued for removing Tirzepatide compound from the shortage list recklessly, in quotes. All right. So the plaintiff, Outsourcing Facilities Association, OFA, alleges that the FDA's action to remove Lilly's Mounjaro and Zepbound from the shortage list is a reckless and arbitrary decision. So the OFA represents, to make, give some clarity, the OFA represents the 503B compound pharmacies that service hospitals and other medical entities. The reasoning behind this is understandable, and it kind of screams disingenuousness on behalf of the FDA. So I understand where this claim is coming from. I'm telling you, it's what it just appears as if disingenuous shortage reporting is occurring, and that may be, and it sounds like that's pretty much the basis of this reckless, argument. Because the claim is the shortage is over. It's available. There were manipulated and new or distribution chains created and channels further supporting, according to Lilly, further supporting the availability of Tirzepatide, therefore ending the shortage. However, according to the people self-reporting, people are not receiving their medication. They're not able to get Zepbound in certain doses. They're not able to get Mounjaro in certain doses. So there still seems to be a shortage disparity from what appears. This is what is alleged. And this is pretty much the alleged reason behind OFA's claim. And it definitely doesn't sound frivolous. It sounds like the claim has merit and logical reasoning to it. Getting a little bit into my interpretation or whatnot. Remember, a video I did back, what was that, a couple videos ago? Or when I talking about this Lilly siding, the FDA seems to be siding with Lilly about the end of the shortage, the end of Tirzepatide shortage. It just seems like, based on Lilly's maneuvering mechanisms in regard to manufacturing, distribution chains, and channels, it just sound like it was being appeased by the FDA, like it was winning the FDA approval. And it did win the FDA's approval, because then the FDA abruptly announced the end of Tirzepatide shortage. And it's reckless and arbitrary because the way in which it was done, without enough notice, without enough appropriate verification, without giving patients enough time to create exit plans, by creating a pandemonia within humanity. That's a thing. Creating anxiety and chaos. disingenuously, allegedly, because if that's proven, it sounds like disingenuous shortage reporting. So, in further legal action, a temporary restraining order was requested. Defendant FDA must respond, and the plaintiff OFA, Outsourcing Facilities Association, must respond. Now, what this means is that this temporary restraining order prevents the FDA, Food Drug Administration, from limiting the production of compound tirzepatide. What? From limiting the production of compound tirzepatide. So, if granted, the order allows the continuation of the compound tirzepatide until whatever date the judge, Your Honor, gives based on the argument of the legal parties, based on the argument of the FDA, and based on the argument of OFA. But it sounds like this judge understands and wants things to be done practical and legal and within reason, legal bound and legal reason and moral reason for the patients, for tirzepatide compound patients. So it looks like, there may be a light at the end of the tunnel, y'all. It's like, no, for real. There may be a light at the end of the tunnel. This is unprecedented, okay? And although it's for 503B compound pharmacies, that still is going to impact 503A. We still receive an impact from that. It's over compound tirzepatide. Know that, okay? Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Let's stay locked in. I will get at you in the next video. Be real.